There's a great event coming up tonight, especially for those of you who like to laugh, especially on a day like Friday the 13th. It's called Stand Up for a Cause. Joining us is the event organizer and one of the comedians that you'll see there tonight. This is Michael Currie, and fellow comedian joining him, Tommy FITZ. Great to have you both on the show.
Thank you.
Fun night tonight at the Draft Pub over at the Ottawa U Complex.
Yep.
Give us a quick rundown what it's all about.
Well, as you said, it's Friday the 13th, so we thought, what better way to laugh your bad luck away than to have a stand-up show. We're fundraising money for the Ottawa Food Bank and a group called Sustainable Prosperity, which is linked with U of O, and it does research on how to have a sustainable economy.
So two great fundraisers.
Yep.
Food Bank especially too, and everyone goes through the holidays, so it's great that there's constantly events going for that. How did you get comedians on board? What were you hoping to create with the night?
Well, I do some stand-up around at the clubs here, and then I've been able to meet some of these guys along the way, so it was just kind of, calling them, doing the Facebook messages and coordinating, getting them all there on Friday night, but most of them it was great. I think all of us are just craving some stage time too, so it's a good opportunity for the comics to get on stage and then also to support a good cause at the same time.
So there's 8 comics coming in through the night?
That's right.
Tommy,
yeah.
you're leading the whole way. You're hosting the evening.
I'm hosting the event, and it looks like it's going to be a great time.
A lot of fun. We were talking about you having been, growing up and, going with the experienced stand-up comics to those that are fresh and new. Is it fun to you to see the transition? You've been at this for quite some time.
Yeah, I've been doing it for about 9 or 10 years at this point, and most comics, when they start out, they get opening spots from more established headliners, and vice versa. It's nice for somebody at my level to see somebody like Mike coming along. We bust his chops here and there, but it's good to see him come along.
How long have you been working on material for tonight's show?
Oh man, a long time. Just rehearsing in my head even right now. Just because some of the law students are coming out, and there's a lot of pressure. I feel that I don't want to bomb too bad this evening. I don't want to get any pictures thrown at me.
Yeah.
Which you have seen, not necessarily to you, but earlier on in your days, you've been through shows.
Some of the bar shows you do are a little rough, but like the Draft Pub I've done before, it's very lovely. The students are usually, well behaved.
You're coming with this law experience. Do you find some of your material will be geared towards what you're going through right now in that sense?
I do have some jokes about the law experience and some of the law students, but it won't all be that, because appreciating that there will be more than just law students there. But I have a couple of jokes about me not understanding some of the things that are going on and things like that. Yeah.
I can see your head kind of turning. Going, okay, this is coming through. Where do you find you're taking most of your material from, or is it everyday life that you're constantly building on the stand-up?
Yeah, I guess it comes from my life experience. I lived in Montreal for about 25 years. I lived in Toronto for a little bit, and I've been here for about 4 years. And they're very different cultures, different cities, and I draw a little bit from all that, and just walking around, seeing life as it is. That's where it comes from.
How do you come up with the one-liners or the comebacks? I mean, it's just, you've got to be so quick.
Well, I think it's an experience thing. Like, you do enough shows, you hear that there's only, so many different things that are going to come out of the crowd typically. So you learn to react to, oh, it's your birthday. Well, what are we going to do about that? So, yeah. You
figure it out.
Yeah.
I worked with these 2 guys that usually sit next to me. I got, it's like, how do you beat them at their game? It's almost like, it's a competition at one point. It's like, okay, who can come up with it?
That's right, yeah. And what the scary thing is that you have to just dive in. You can't really practice at home in front of the mirror for that long before you have to just get out there and start doing it.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
What time does the show start tonight?
Starts at 8:30 at the Draft Pub. We have a professor who's going to be playing acoustic guitar for about half an hour. Then comics hit the stage at 9. And then we have a band called Tornado and the Magnetic Manned Bodies, which are some upper year law students who are playing. But again, it's open to the community. It's not just for law students, and it's to support 2 great causes, the food bank and Sustainable Prosperity.
You could probably make a joke about the band's name right there. That's a long one.
There we go.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
All right, we have to take a short commercial break. We're going to head checking in, though, with Sarah Freemark, who's got a beautiful day planned out in Ambram. Here's Sarah.